Raven Elyse TV.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Raven, and today obviously I am bringing you a different type of look. I am bringing you orange cream dreamsicle Tropicana Sunny D tangerine dream teas. I'm having a ginger moment. I feel like a little bit of strawberry shortcake, a little bit of, I don't even know. Definitely something really different than I have ever worn before in terms of hair, and this is my new wig design with RPGShow. I'm going to be giving you guys the rundown on this wig, everything you need to know, as well as a makeup tutorial for this look. I wanted to give you guys a look that was kind of like inspired by the wig that goes with the wig, you know. Also, this is just a very neutral, simple summer look that I think anybody can wear, and I did like little faux freckles because like the red hair freckles, you know. So I'm gonna be giving you guys all the details on this makeup, all the details on the wig. So if you guys didn't know, if you haven't been hearing the word on the street, I have my own collection with RPGShow and My First Wig. They're both owned by the same people. My First Wig tries to stick to kind of like easy breezy everyday wigs, and RPGShow is more of like the fun variety, different colors, all types of stuff. So I have my own collection with both companies. I recently just shared with you guys my newest design for My First Wig, which was the brown ombre, very natural looking wig that is meant to look like my natural hair when I straighten it. So if you guys are looking for something a little bit more natural in terms of lace wigs, definitely check out that other video and that other brown wig. I will link it down below. And yeah, so this is my new design for RPGShow, where we do, you know, some fun things, some different things. My last design for RPGShow was that really bright beige blonde with the dark roots, and this is just as fun, even taking it to another level. It's summertime, so you know I wanted to do something a little bit spicy, you know? I feel like this is spicy. I feel like this is definitely summery. It's definitely bright, happy, joyful. You know, we're going to the summer parties, you know, we're listening to Drake, you know. My inspiration for this wig was honestly just a bunch of different Instagram baddies, girls that I follow on Instagram who always switch up their hair color. I've also been seeing a lot of girls just in general rocking more of an actual orange ginger color. Like, you know, there's like the strawberry blonde, there's like the natural ginger, like people who really have red hair, and then there's this, which is like amping it up to like a little bit more tangerine, you know. So I was definitely inspired by Brittany Evans on Instagram. She wore a similar kind of orange color and it was really, really cute on her. Nikita Dragon or Jenny69, who always like switch up and wear like funky hair colors. You know Nikita. If y'all know Nikita, you know Nikita. So it kind of made me be like, like I miss the days when I used to have fun with my look, and I used to do all types of crazy stuff in terms of like my hair color and my wigs and stuff like that. And lately I've been keeping it kind of safe, but after looking at them I was like, I miss the days when I just did stuff that was just fun and I didn't care. So this is me letting loose and having fun for the summer and bringing you guys something fun for the summer that you guys can wear too. So I think this wig honestly speaks for itself. I do want to just quickly explain like the specs, the details of the wig, just in case anybody is interested. I know if you guys are going to be purchasing it, you're going to want to know what exactly you are getting. So this is not a costume wig, girl. This ain't no Party City, although you may think I look like a clown right now. This ain't no Party City. Like I said, this is my collaboration with RPGShow. They sell high quality human hair wigs. So this is 100% human hair, and it has obviously been custom colored. I mean custom colored. So yes, this hair has been bleached, it has been colored, it has been processed. A lot of stuff had to be done to this wig in order to achieve this look, because I wanted an orange color that had dimension to it. So if you notice, it's got like a little bit of like darker, almost reddish moments up here, and then towards the front and throughout the wig there's like little yellowish blonde flecks and highlights. Like it's got dimension to it, and it gets kind of lighter towards the bottom, and especially in the front there's like these lighter highlight pieces that catch the light. Really, really pretty. And yeah, so it's dimensional. It has like reddish tones, goldish tones, orange tones, tangerine, peach, dream. Each wig, of course, is going to look a little bit different. You know, the highlights and the tones are going to be placed in different places because this is all done, you know, hand dyed by hand, so it's going to be slightly different on each one, which I think is cool. It makes it look more like, I don't know, like it's not like it's printed out by a machine or anything, just like painting on these harsh lines. Like it's all painted on really smoothly by hand. But yes, it is meant to be this bright. It is meant to be Crayola orange almost, but like a smooth peachy orange. You know, it's not like neon, it's not like just straight up plain orange. Like I'm trying to see if I have something here that's just like plain orange. I don't really have anything in front of me. But you know, when you think of just regular old orange, like kind of on the backdrop behind me, that's kind of just like a plain orange. This is definitely a little bit more peachy, a little bit like almost in the blonde family. Like if you like to wear bright blonde hair, I feel like you can wear this as well, which is why I feel like I like it on me, because I like to be blonde, you know? But at the same time, bright hair colors like this look so good on dark skin girls. Like it just pops so much, especially like orange or yellow. It looks so good on dark skin girls. So yeah, just like all the other wigs that I have recently shown you guys from RPGShow and my first wig, this does come with a pre-plucked hairline. I literally did not even pluck this wig at all. I find that especially with lighter colored wigs like blonde or a light orange like this, you don't need to bleach the knots, you don't need to pluck it, you don't need to do anything, because it blends in so good because it's already like a lighter color and it's already pre-plucked. I could have plucked it more and I could have kind of customized the front of it more if I wanted to, but you know, out of the box, it's pre-plucked. This is a lace front, but it has a 6-inch parting space. You can see my part goes all the way to the back of my head. Literally, it's not like those other lace fronts where they give you like a little part like this and then you have to like pull the rest. Like it just looks weird. Like you can part this all the way back, and then there's tracks going in the back region, and it actually sheds less when it's like that as well. So that's why I choose to normally get wigs and design wigs and wear wigs that are lace front rather than full lace. So this is a lace front, but like I said, you get 6 inches of parting space, you get the pre-plucked hairline. You're not gonna have to do a whole bunch of customization to the hairline. I think that RPGShow really nailed it from my description and my design. I sent them inspiration photos, I sent them, you know, color swatches, whatever, and they sent me the wig, and it's like perfect. It's exactly what I was wanting, exactly the shade of orange. The wig itself is high quality, of course, like all the other ones. So yeah guys, I just wanted to share this with you guys, share my inspiration, give you guys a look at the wig and explain everything to you guys in case you're interested. If you want to purchase it, I will put the link down below. It will be available on rpgshow.com. So check it out if you're interested. I would love to see how you rock it. I want to see this on a bunch of different skin tones because I just think it looks so cool on a bunch of different skin tones. So definitely check it out if you're interested. And now let's get into this makeup look. Okay guys, so to start off this makeup look, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Rebound Primer Spray. I actually like this spray now that I've been using it for a while. It kind of gives you a nice sticky base to work with. And then I'm just going in and filling in my eyebrows. I'm using a CoverGirl eyebrow pencil in like a light ash blonde color because I thought, you know, I kind of want my eyebrows to be lighter to kind of match with this wig. And then I went ahead and used my Kat Von D concealer to carve out my eyebrows. But I decided that I really wanted my eyebrows to look kind of orange to match my wig, which I've never tried before, but I took the Urban Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette and I used an angle brush and I went into that dark orange color, which I thought matched the hair pretty well, and I just kind of went in with it on my eyebrows and kind of added an orange tint to my eyebrows. This is kind of my first time trying this, so it's not perfect, but I do think it added a cool effect. For foundation, I'm going to be using my current favorite foundation, which is the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. I think that's what it's called, and I'm just going to squirt that directly onto my shirt. Actually, luckily, it did not land on my shirt. I don't know where it landed, but I got lucky. Anyway, I'm just squirting this onto my face, and I'm going to be using a flat top foundation brush to go ahead and blend this out. I've been liking using a nice dense brush like this to blend my foundation lately. It just gives me a nice flawless finish. Next up, I'm using the same product you guys always see me using for cream contour, which is a NYX foundation stick in the color Deep. And I do this to contour, but also just to add color and warmth back onto my skin, especially with a hair color like this. I wanted to look kind of tan and kind of bronzy and make sure I didn't look too pale or washed out. And I'm just blending that out with the same brush that I used use for my foundation because there is still some foundation left on the brush, so it just helps to blend out the cream contour and prevent from having any harsh lines. Next up, I'm taking my NARS concealer and I'm applying that underneath my eyes just like I always do to highlight and cover up any dark circles. And then I'm also going to apply that on the bridge of my nose to highlight my nose, but also it kind of helps guide my nose contour. I'm just blending out all that concealer with a sponge that looks like a beauty blender, but it's not a beauty blender. It's actually a Japanese sponge. And then I'm going in with the Beauty Bakery baking flour baking powder, and I am heavily applying this underneath my eyes and also setting the rest of the areas on my face that tend to get more oily, such as on my forehead and kind of around my mouth. Next, I'm taking the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder to set the rest of my face. I'm applying this with a big fluffy brush just on the rest of my face where I did not use the Beauty Bakery powder. I like to use powders with a little bit of color to it to set the rest of my face. And then I'm going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is more of a cool tone bronzer, so I'm using a small brush to contour my nose with this bronzer. I wanted it to look bronzy but not too red, so I felt like this was a good shade. And then I'm using the Urban Decay Beach bronzer to bronze up the rest of my face. This is more of a slightly more orange reddish bronzy tone, so I like to use that to warm up the rest of my face. Again, with this hair color and my skin tone, I felt like it was important for me to really bronze up my face and add some color to my skin, so I'm going a little heavier on the bronzer, and I'm also going to go a little heavier with the blush. So for the blush, I started off with this Almay product that actually gives more of a reddish orange, like terracotta type shade. It's really not pink at all because I really wasn't going for a pink tone blush. And then I layered on this Milani blush, which is also more reddish and also has a golden glow to it. So I just really wanted my cheeks to kind of mimic the tones of my hair and really not be too pink or anything. But again, I didn't want to be washed out, so I definitely had to add some color to my cheeks. And the orange wig also inspired me to do faux freckles, so I'm taking the Urban Decay Born to Run palette again, and I am taking the kind of light brown shade with a really teeny tiny eyeshadow brush to just literally draw on little dots of eyeshadow around my nose and on my cheeks. I'm using a combination of a very light hand with a little bit of a heavier hand, a really light amount of eyeshadow versus a larger amount of eyeshadow to give a darker dot. It's just all about variety. You want some to be big, small, light, dark. That's going to help it look at least a little bit more natural. I mean, it's hard to really make it look completely natural, but I just wanted like a light freckle to kind of go with the hair. Nothing too crazy or too noticeable, but something that kind of just reminded me of freckles that redheads have. To start off my eye look, I'm actually going to be taking the same bronzer that I previously used on my nose on a fluffy brush and running that through my crease. Whenever I want my makeup to look really summery and natural, I tend to use bronzer in a lot of different ways all over my face. It just kind of helps it look more cohesive and just more natural. But to add a little bit more dimension to the eyes, I'm going to be using that same brown color that we used for the freckles on a slightly smaller brush and running that through the crease as well, just to kind of deepen it up a little bit. Then I'm going into this really pretty shimmery champagne tone that's kind of similar to my skin tone, but it's going to add a nice shine to my lids, and I'm just packing that on my lids. I want this to just look very fresh and summery, not too heavy. And for eyeliner, I'm actually going to be taking the darkest brown shade out of the palette on an angled brush and applying that as eyeliner. So it's going to give me a nice soft diffused line. It's not going to be a harsh black line or anything. It's just going to kind of define my lash line in more of a natural looking way. For highlighter, which is my favorite part, I'm using the Collab Makeup Virtual Glow palette, and I'm using the pinkish looking shade, and I'm applying this on my cheeks pretty heavily because I want to look super glowy for this makeup look. Again, it's all about summertime, so the more glow the better. I'm applying it on my forehead and my chin as well, and taking a smaller brush and applying it on my nose. This is my favorite part of makeup because it just really sets off my nose contour. I just love it. And I always like to finish off my eye look by using the same highlighter to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner of my eye. The lashes I'm using are from Your Lash Bar and they are called Tequila Sunrise. I'm just going to pop those on real quick and just add some mascara to blend everything in. But these lashes just, I mean, they are the star of the show. They're so nice and so fluffy, and because the eyeshadow look is so simple, it's really all about the lashes, and I just really love these. They just make the whole entire look pop. For lips, I'm using this really pretty pink shade by Japanesque, and I actually debated doing a bright orange lipstick to match the hair color and just be really bold with this look. Since the eyes are so simple, I definitely could have done that, but I decided to just keep it a little bit more toned down and just simple, clean, and fresh for the summertime. So I went with this pink shade by Japanesque, and I think it looks really nice. The final touch is setting spray, and I'm using the CoverGirl Look Lockup Spray just to set everything down. Oh, and adding a little bit of highlighter to my collarbone to make it pop, and that's it. So yeah guys, this is the finished makeup with the wig, the earrings, and everything. I just feel like a new woman. You guys know I get like this every time I get like a new wig. It's like, who is she? Like, she's a new girl. Like, you don't even go here. Like, who are you? I don't know her. This is why I love wigs, and this is why I like to invest in nice wigs. I like to have a nice wig collection, because get you a girl that can do both. You want to see other people? Okay. Who you want me to be? And then you do your makeup differently, put on some lashes, put on some jewelry, switch it up a little bit, do a new lip color. I'm a new woman, okay? If you're feeling down and depressed, you're feeling like just a little crusty and dusty, throw on a new wig, girl. Put some makeup on. You're gonna feel like a new woman, trust me. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys liked the makeup, and I really hope you guys liked the wig, because I know it's so different. I was kind of nervous about what y'all's feedback was gonna be, so comment down below. Let me know if you think it looks good on me. Do you think that you could rock this color? Leave me your feedback down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.